Hello and welcome to today's mindfulness stretching and relaxation practice. It is amazing that you took the time out for yourself to relax, quiet your mind, and to release all that no longer serves you. Whether you suffer from pelvic pain, another chronic pain syndrome, chronic stress, or anxiety, you will find that if you make mindfulness a daily practice, this will help you along your journey. Okay, now let's take a few moments to get connected with our breath before we begin moving our bodies. In this practice, we will focus on diaphragmatic breathing. I want you to breathe into your ribs. Imagine your ribs are an umbrella. As you breathe in, the umbrella is opening, and as you breathe out, your umbrella is closing. It is okay if some of your air goes into your chest and belly, but you want to mainly be breathing through your ribs. Okay? We are going to start off by stretching our side bodies. I want you to find a comfortable seated position. This could be with your legs crossed, or you can sit up on your shins like I am. Plant one hand on the ground and lift the other hand above your head and bend over laterally. This side bend is great for releasing the neck, shoulders, back, and obliques. Continue with your diaphragmatic breathing and push out your ribs to the opposite side of your bend for a deeper stretch. Okay, let's switch sides. Check in with your body. See if you can start to notice any places of tension. Visualize sending love, light, and healing energies to those areas. Okay, let's move on to our neck and shoulder release. Tilt your head to one side and continue breathing deeply and slowly. For a deeper stretch, put one hand on top of your head and the other hand on your shoulder and apply slight pressure. Okay, and switch sides. We hold a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders, and as such it's great to practice the stretches areas daily. Okay, now join me in a tabletop position to stretch our wrists while continuing to breathe in and out. Our wrists can be a neglected area, and so we want to check in with them regularly and release them. Remaining in our tabletop position, swing your hands around so that your fingertips are facing forward to prepare for our cat and cow pose. As you breathe in, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, and look up. As you breathe out, slightly draw on your stomach, hook your tailbone down, spread your shoulder blades apart, and look down. Continue this slow movement with your diaphragmatic breathing. Now start making slow hip circles. Pretend that you are drawing a circle with your bottom. Our hips carry a lot of tension. Hip opener releases like this can sometimes cause people to have an emotional response. Don't forget to switch sides. The response might look like crying or anger. Just release your feelings, no judgments. Okay, so remaining in this tabletop position, bring one foot forward and fold it inward. This is pigeon pose. It is a great stretch to open your hips and release and relax your back, piriformis, psoas, and glutes. Feel free to lower your head to deepen your stretch. Relax and release into this pose, further to relax your mind and your body. Ensure you keep a neutral alignment here with your spine as well. continue to bring your hip down. Alright, and let's switch sides. So bring that other foot forward and inward. You can stay at the top of this position, or you can relax into it by lowering your head down. This is a great stretch if you suffer from pelvic pain, as it releases the surrounding muscles. Okay, now bring yourself upward and sitting on your shins. Lower your body towards your mat and stretch your arms outward to release into child's pose. Child's pose stretches your spine, shoulders, ankles, hips, and neck. Let's visualize sending light to these areas and healing to release these areas of pain and tension. Let's come up now and pick up your yoga block for a restorative chest opener pose. You can also use a bolster or rolled up towels if you do not have a yoga block. So you want to position the block in your upper back in the middle of it. And then you just want to lay down and relax and release over the block. You want your arms to just lay and relax, and your head just to lay back as well. So pretend your body's like jello melting over the block, and you can have your feet bent, or you can stretch out your feet as well if that is more comfortable for you. Just honor your body and follow its lead today. Using your arms to lift up your body, remove the block. Alright, and now we'll put the block at its lowest setting, and we'll place the block underneath our sacrum. We'll also roll our shoulder blades under our body, and we're going to want to line up our fingertips with the backs of our heels for the supported bridge pose. This is a great position to be in to increase circulation, as well as if you have prolapse, it's a great position to be in as well. So continue to relax, release, and observe your thoughts without judgment. Pushing into your heels, lift your hips upwards and remove the block. Laying on your back, get a second block and place the soles of your feet together and place the blocks under your legs to support you. And this is a supported butterfly pose. This pose is great for releasing your inner thighs, and releasing the inner thighs can also help in releasing the pelvic floor. So on each breath in, focus on releasing and letting go of your pelvic floor. As we transition to the next pose, remove the yoga blocks from your feet and pick up your yoga strap or belt and place them underneath one of your feet. And so this is a hamstring stretch. And to get a deeper stretch, you want the strap to be closer to your toes as well. That will give you a calf stretch. So continue to sit here and relax and release. Right, and let's switch sides. Releasing the hamstrings is important since these muscles originate in the sits bones, and tight hamstrings can pull on your sits bones and cause your pelvis to tilt posteriorly. Everything is connected. Alright, and put your yoga strap down and bring your knees to your chest. Rock side to side with your knees, with your feet planted on the floor. Now bring your arms in between your legs and grab the outside of your feet for our happy baby pose. This is a great pose for releasing the pelvic floor, inner thighs, hips, back, and hamstrings. Feel free to rock back and forth in this position if that feels good in your body. Relax into this pose and continue to breathe, observing your thoughts in a neutral way. Visualize your body letting go of all that doesn't serve it and pulling in all that it needs to heal. Alright, so let's move into our last pose, Shavasana. If you would like more support for your lower back in this pose, feel free to put a pillow underneath your legs. You may also want to cover up yourself with a blanket. You can lay in this pose and continue to visualize breathing in and relaxing, healing breaths, and breathing out all the things that do not serve you. Stay here as long as you need to. Remember to make time to care for your mind, body, and soul every day. Until next time, love and light.